I sit here every year after year after year, and I watch how mothers are treated on Mother's Day. I'll watch as a son of a good friend of mine that she gave up to his daddy, bring his whole family, his 2 children and his wife, to spend the weekend with his mother. I saw another friend of the family, whose mother was an alcoholic, who was never there when she came home from school, who never cooked dinner, who lived in a bottle. I'll watch her go with her 2 kids to her mother's on Mother's Day. I watched as daughter went to her mother's house, we all know lived in a bar and was never hardly there. I see greeting cards and presents, and I asked for a phone call, one phone call, and I may get it and I may not. And I'll watch all these mothers get all this stuff, and I get nothing. I can't even get my birthday. I don't get Christmas, I don't get Easter, I can't have Thanksgiving. I get none of the holidays, and it's not like I want material things. And I have a family that I worked hard for. I always had their back. I was the first one at the school if there was an emergency. I went to the dentist, the doctor, I was a chauffeur, I was the therapist, I was the nurse, I was the cook, I was a housekeeper, but above all, I was their mother. And I loved them with all I had. I made sacrifices and did anything and everything for them to have everything they needed. And a lot of times, everything they wanted. I was not perfect, I was far from perfect. But I was their mother, and I'm still their mother. But I'm treated as an absentee mother. A mother that abused them, a mother that never thought of them, a mother who did nothing for them. Treated as a stranger, as if I was never there, like I'm already dead. I'm a burden to them. A phone call is an imposition to them. They don't care. If I have feelings, I even ask them, just to acknowledge the fact that they hurt my feelings, and was told that was mean of me for wanting to hear. I'm sorry, Mom, we should not have hurt you, but that was being mean. Just for them to acknowledge that they had hurt my feelings. I don't ask a lot, because I am that person. I'm the person that will love them no matter what they do, or what they say. I will always be in their corner. I will be the cheerleader. I will be the unconditional place to land. But I don't even have the right to want that much. I don't understand why I'm treated this way. They met men, and I forgot about me. The one who did all the slumber parties. The one who did the birthdays. The one who was always there rooting for them. They forgot the person that loved them first, and who will love them last. I wanted them to have magnificent lives and stand on their own 2 feet, and not have to worry and not have to depend on no man. But I thought they'd take me with them. I didn't know that in order for them to have that, they would have to turn their backs on me. And now it's like I'm an outsider looking into families that I should have had because of one that I have don't want me. They make it impossible to be a part of their lives. I would have never raised my kids to have such disrespect, especially for their parents who worked hard for them to have a place to call home and who wanted them to have it all. I'm truly sorry for everything I ever done, but how long can you punish someone? How long can you keep hurting someone? How long can you keep pushing somebody away? Will they ever regret this? Or will they ever see the wrong that they've done? Will they ever decide to do better? Will they ever get to know the older version of me? Are they just so consumed, but everything I did wrong that they never could ever see all 4 way I have accepted them? Hopeful mom, y'all.